I have a humbling privilege of meeting great women and men as they seek to mend pain their hearts have long held. Initially, and as expected, they all often seem to mask that ache so calmly and professionally well. While I understand, because I too been and visit this very familiar place, it is nonetheless absolutely astounding to hear each and every one of them certainly claim, I feel like an imposter at my workplace. For this is despite their well-deserved accolades, receipts if you may, in degrees upon degrees nailed behind their pretty desks. Today's topic is on how to deal and heal imposter syndrome. Let's get started. I hope this finds you well and your loved ones. Welcome to Healing Conversation with Werimo. I am Werimo. Do you feel out of place in your workplace, despite having spent time, money, and energy in your higher education? Does this feeling of being out of place in your workplace cause you to feel insecure in yourself, with your colleagues and the teams that you manage? Is this sense of insecurity affecting your ability to be emotionally well, and hence physically and spiritually as well, because you are now dealing with depressive mood and anxiety as well? Have these accumulated feelings of insecurity caused you to consider that you may have an imposter syndrome, even though you fully know that you have paid your dues and earned your boss position up to date? And do you wish to learn more about this imposter syndrome phrase, to know if it's even real for yourself? If you have answered yes to any of the above questions, then this message is for you. And if your answer is no, that is okay. Kindly share, for I am almost certain someone you know may. We seem to be living in a world where, as long as you got Wi-Fi and can type in Google search on that smart gadget, we all are now miraculously medically certified to diagnose others and ourselves as well. What we often seem to fail to realize is, one, what we know to be is often within a historical context. Two, what we say to ourselves, especially in silence, echoes like no other's statement upon the deepest of our essence. As I earlier mentioned, I meet great women and men in my healing conversations. And whenever they speak on their experiences as bosses, feeling like a fraud in their respective places, I often hear feelings connected to shame, as though they robbed someone's position in their workplace. Yet in truth, it's because these boss women and men are in a position of power and privilege. And this is not what the system had in plan for them. Mind you, if you ever ask them for receipts for their achievements, they will willingly and happily not hesitate to pull out them receipts and even tell you how hard they worked to earn their position, as attested in degrees upon degrees nailed behind their pretty desks. Yet they still dare claim to have an imposter syndrome from where they stand, just because Google said. Meanwhile, Karen is at the cottage, sipping away them cocktails, possibly with her new melanated man by her bed. So next time you feel unsafe and hence insecure in your workplace because you're a melanated boss lady or a boss man, remember this: history does not lie. It is highly probable that you're feeling rightfully unsafe. And because you have no community to vent of your experiences, because it often seems it's only one of us at a time in these positions, you may have well internalized their own insecurity of you in that place. Being melanated or female or male, while occupying such a prestigious position in your workplace. Simply put, next time you feel like an imposter at your workplace, consider checking out Pauline Clance and Dr. Susan Imes, the two who published the book named The Imposter Phenomenon in High Achieving Women, Dynamics and Therapeutic Intervention in 1978. I hereby challenge you to find out if you are even represented in those aggregates. When they coined that phrase, that you seem to freely dip your index and middle finger into like it's hair gel to smoothen your beautiful coils, to relax, not yours, rather than nervousness. And once you learn that you are not part of the women who participated in this research in 1978, then consider that it is highly probable that you have been unnecessarily hard on your beautiful darker self. And maybe what you are feeling is real, and often there's violence in these damn places, which may explain. May I repeat then that the pain you experience may be deeply rooted, a pain so deep even your own ancestors can attest. Since trees make up a forest and not the other way around, when you heal one, you heal all. for tuning in. I appreciate immensely. And since this is free to access, kindly spread. And may we all be reminded that we are always someone's child. Amina, it shall be so. Thank you.